Yeah, there's like a buzzer, like at the timer, it's going beep every song. After like 5 songs, and I was updating him every song. 5 songs, the guy is going like this to me, like 5, and I was already updating him, like, hey, now we're about to start song number 6. So once I say, oh, we're starting song number 6, and he sees the guy going like, you did 5, he's like, oh, well, how much is that? I'm like, well, I'm like, it's $35 a song, like I had already told you. He's like, oh, you said it was $35 for 30 minutes. I'm like,
there was a female in there. She goes 35 for 30 minutes. I get to the back, and she wasn't being clear on the instructions. She starts telling me that's the first song, that's the second song, and then I was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'll pay you my 35, and I get up to pay her the 35, and then afterwards, she's like, you owe 175. I was like, that's not what I agreed on.
January 12th, 2025, 12:16 a.m. A man from West Palm Beach, Florida, called the police from inside a strip club. He claims he was promised 30 minutes of entertainment for just $35. But now the club wants $175, and he's convinced it's a scam. What unfolds next is 25 minutes of confusion, accusations of prostitution, FBI name-dropping, and one very reluctant arrest. All caught on body-worn cameras. Viewer discretion and maybe popcorn is advised.
She starts telling me that's the first song, that's the second song, and then I was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'll pay you my 35, and I get up to pay her the 35, and then afterwards, she's like, you owe 175. I was like, that's not what I agreed on. That's not what we negotiated on.
Come on. What is this?
I don't know how it. What's going on with this guy?
He's trying to say that a girl offered to sit with him for 30 minutes for $35.
Okay.
So I don't know how it increased by that dramatic of a number, from a 35 bill to a 175 bill.
Okay. So
she wasn't being clear.
We have lap dances here. They're $35 a song. So she took him back to the lap dance area, and even told him at the end of every song, it's another song, another song, another song. Did 5 songs, it was $175.
No, I said I'll pay the $35, and that's what I was trying to tell him. That's fair to me.
Okay, so it's not about what's fair; it's about what's owed.
Well, that's what she negotiated with me. She told me 35 for 30 minutes.
There ain't a
and then
girl in America that would do that.
Yeah, well, I already read it online. You guys are literally like some sort of prostitution ring. I got it all recorded. She was offering me $900 for prostitution. Okay, you want me to listen? Oh. Well, you need headphones, but you could hear her talking about prostitution in the background.
Okay.
And I was just talking about dating. She was trying to sell me her body. I was like, I'm not into that. I told her 30. She told me 35 right at the start, and I have it recorded too.
What time say what do you owe? 175.
Yeah, we got a timer back here, 3 minutes.
She wasn't clear on the instructions at all.
He even just said that the girl notified him at the end of every song.
Yes.
That's not okay. So that's not what occurred. What actually occurred? She told me 35 for 30 minutes, and then she said that when we get back there, that's what. And I didn't know what was going on. She's like, that's song number 1 and song number 2, and she said they're 3 minutes per song. So I'm sitting there. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So when you lie straight out your teeth, yeah. No, you guys are lying. I'm not. There is no negotiating here. I paid $35, what she offered, and that's all I'm paying.
Sir, it's your second. Okay, so if he doesn't pay, what do you guys want done?
Vacation with y'all and trespassing, I guess. What can we do? I don't know.
Do you guys have anything in say, like, on paper saying that that's like your policy with the $35 per song?
Is that on the back of that sign?
No. See, look at that. He shook his head no.
Yeah, I said no.
Okay, so you don't even notify people what's going on.
You just said
No,
she
but
did.
she did.
notified
She didn't
you.
know me. She said 30 minutes. That's what she said.
You after these songs, which is an indication.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on.
listen,
That's not a clear enough.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you. You can't be ignorant and use it as an excuse of not knowing or not paying. You can't walk into a store or to a place and listen and say, oh, well, I didn't know. It doesn't work that way. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of your ignorance doesn't negate the fact that you owe a tab.
I mean, I'm willing to get trespassed, but like, I'm not going to pay no charges.
You could ask one of the guys. There's plenty of people walking on the floor. You say, hey, I'm confused about this.
Yeah, well, you
Right,
guys.
you're walking into an establishment if you're not aware of how they.
Well, I mean, like, you guys got to be more upfront to tell people what's going on. I mean, like, you got to tell people what's going on before you come in.
You want to get 10 call?
What are you going to do, bribe her?
See her side. I've worked with her for a long time, and I'm usually not on her side. But tonight she's sober.
I understand. No worries.
She was very adamant about being clear.
Right. And it states that she was clear. He just probably didn't understand. Thank you, sir.
Where we can hear it right.
Well, if you had
On top of that,
headphones
I'm
on,
not
you
going to
can-
sit here and accommodate to you. Okay?
Yeah, because you're accommodating to the rich people.
I'm not accommodating. I'm accommodating to what they called for. They have a service, right? They provided said service to you. Now, when it comes down to you seeing how much said service is, you're automatically saying, "Oh shit, I didn't
It was
know it was
30
that."
minutes for $35. That's what she said.
Okay, so the guy was sitting there, and I was like, he's like, how much? I was like, would you like a dance? He's like, how much for dance? I'm like, $35 for table dance, which is like the most shitty dance, and I'm like, or $35 as well for lap dance. And he's like, okay, and he's like, how much for private? Do you have private? I'm like, okay, private room is gonna be up half an hour or the hour. I'm like, it's gonna be few $100s. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, that's a lot. And I'm like, okay. Then we talked a little bit more. It's your first time. He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, would you like to do a dance? And I'm like, at $35 a song. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, okay, let's just do that. So he gets up, goes for a lap dance. Every song, because I know that it's his first song, I tell him, okay, this is the second song. Okay, this is the third song. And they're monitoring me. Like, the guy's standing at, yeah, there's like a buzzer. Like, at the timer, it's going beep every song. After like 5 songs, and I was updating him every song. 5 songs, the guy is going like this to me, like 5, and I was already updating him, like, okay, now we're about to start song number 6. So once I say, oh, we're starting song number 6, and he sees the guy going like, you did 5, he's like, oh, well, how much is that? I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, it's $35 a song, like I had already told you. He's like, oh, you said it was $35 for 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I told you upstairs was only upstairs is 30 minutes and not or an hour, and it's hundreds, like plural of dollars, and you were like, whoa, and I had told you it was $35 for a table dance and a lap dance. So if anything, the lap dance in your mind would be more. But so you already knew the table dance and the lap dance was $35. He's like, oh my god. So then I'm like, well, you have to pay me because like I have to pay $10 a song for this song. Like we're being monitored. It's an open room. It's not like we're in private. Like everything's on camera. So he's like, so then the guy's like, well, you're gonna have to pay. We're gonna you have to pay her. We're gonna call the police. He's like, well, I think he just pressed record right after he said it. He's like, I've been recording it. Like she said it was 30 minutes for 35. I'm like, I never in the world would say that. I've been coming here. Like I've been here for a long time. He like pulls out his phone, so I was like, please.
He did try to
I was
give
like,
us a recording. Or
I was like,
sort.
please. No, I wanted him to play it. I'm like, please play the recording. Then when the worker was like, oh, we're gonna call the police. He's like, well, I'm gonna call the police, and then he like got on the phone. And I was just like, I was like, please show the recording, call, like do whatever you need to do. And I've seen this before because I've been doing this for 14. I'm 33. I've been doing this since I was like 18 or legal. And I have friends and me, and like sometimes you'll get the odd guy that will come and like they know the price, they've been told, they'll do the dance, and then they just want to get away with a free, like they're trying to get away with a free dance, and because they kind of
try to play ignorant, like they don't know.
Perfect out there. Your ignorance doesn't give you an excuse. That was
no, because they know, because some guys.
That's a good one. I'm gonna use that
because
some guys know
that all the time.
Some guys know that you can't like beat them. Like some guys know their rights, and they know like some clubs will not like. Like some clubs don't want the problem, so they'll let it go and they'll let the girl take the loss. Thank God the guys here, they care about us.
You were welcome to come ask you if you were confused.
Right, exactly.
But he knew that. No, the problem is he knew. So
he knew that it was $35 per song.
He knew, and he's like trying it on purpose, and that's what's bothering me.
He's smarter than what you. Yeah, what's going on?
Because I really broke it down because I knew he hasn't been here before. I literally told him a bunch of times. He chose and knew. That's why I was like, okay.
All right.
Man, I can't stand police like you. Like, you just automatically side with the business. I have it all on recording.
You have nothing on recording. You have a song playing in recording. That's all I heard in that recording.
Well, if you had
on top of that, I'm not going to
sit
sit here and accommodate to you. Okay?
Yeah, because you're accommodating to the rich people.
I'm not accommodating. I'm accommodating to what they called for. They have a service, right? They provided said service to you. Now, when it comes down to you seeing how much said service is, you're automatically saying, "Oh shit, I didn't know that."
It was 30 minutes for $35. That's what she said.
Okay. But yet she advised you after every song that the song was ending. It's a new song, and you said that. Came out of your mouth.
Yeah, she goes, "This is song number 1, song number 2," and I was like, "Okay, how many minutes has it been?" She goes, "About 30." I was like, "Okay. Oh well, I guess we're done here. That's $35."
Okay. Do you have a Florida ID?
Yeah.
Can I see it, please?
And it's not a Florida ID, it's a Ohio ID. Alright, this X and the other one. Well, they're both the same. It just
doesn't matter.
Yeah, this one's federal.
I'm fucking freezing. I was in my car, I was like nice and toasty in my car, now I'm out here and I'm like shaking and shit.
Shit.
So, he came here. Oh, let me finish writing this. Their policy is like they do live dance in the back. It's $35 a live dance per song. Can I finish talking? It comes down to that. It's $35 a lap dance, right? He misunderstood or whatever she said. It's $35 for 30 minutes. That's what he understood. We're trying to figure it out. I think their tabs are what, $175?
And I said they don't even have it posted on the wall. That's for a song. So, I mean, like, he wants to trespass, man. It's fine with me, bro. I'm not paying a tab that high. I was willing to pay $35, but I guess if he's gonna trespass me, I ain't gonna.
Did you acquire $175 worth of services?
5 dances.
That doesn't sound like 175. It's just literally something sitting in the box.
All right, what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin. All right. So I went inside.
Yeah.
Spoke with Ivy.
Yeah.
And I had Ivy explain to me how she explained to the new customers the process.
She didn't explain it properly then.
Okay, so when you're in there and you hear the buzzer, what do you believe that means?
I didn't know what that means.
So you just sat there for roughly 30 minutes?
That was 35 minutes.
35 minutes.
The whole entire from front to back, me going inside there.
Okay.
If you like plump and curvy women, you need to stop scrolling.
Alright, so your tab is $175.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not paying that. I'm sending this off to the FBI too. I'll have you guys.
You can send it to whoever you want to send it to, sir.
Yeah, that's sex trafficking. I can literally send that off to the FBI.
Okay.
Does she want me to pay it? Does she want him to pay it, or is she going to pursue charges?
Because she has to pay for the time to them.
It would be a misdemeanor, but
Yeah.
because of the amount, but
Yeah, that's not a crime, buddy.
It is a crime.
So calm down with the attitude, bro.
Hold on.
No, you hold on. Shut
She
up.
was offering prostitution.
Shut up and listen. It is a crime.
Yeah, she was offering the prostitution.
Buddy,
I declined
okay,
it.
you are denying goods and services for payment. Okay? It actually falls under the statute of defrauding an innkeeper in Florida.
So you either
yes,
pay
it
the
is a crime. It's a
$175.
misdemeanor crime. We'll cut you a court date.
Right.
But we can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car while we write it, or you can stand here. Or you can pay your tab and you can be on your way. So those are your choices. What do you want to do?
Hold on.
No, I'm not going to hold on. These are your choices. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay him or do you want to go in the back of a car while we cut your court date? Hello? Yeah, got it. Put your hands behind your back. Bro.
Get down, you're gonna get tased. Down or you're gonna get tased. Get down or you're gonna get tased. That's your last warning. Get down, you're gonna get tased. Get down, you're gonna get tased.
17 are unified regional 10 for check.
Put your hands behind your back.
10 forward to 10.
Put your hands. Hold on.
You're gonna get tased. Hey, last warning.
Hey, there's no reason for excessive force.
No one is excessive. We're asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Hey, what the fuck, dude?
She's on? You're good.
1033 Division 1 at Rachel, West Palm Units in Skyway, Division 1.
In their code 4, this is placing them under arrest.
So if I pay the bill,
Copy 01.
I get off.
No, we're past that.
1033 101 area.
Come on, man.
Now you're getting a resisting charge on top of it, bro.
What?
Yep.
I ain't resisting.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
When a
you
police
did.
officer tells you, when a police officer tells you to put your hands behind your back,
I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't run backwards.
You're fucking nuts, man.
Get off.
Give me my cell phone, man. You kept using my cell phone and shit.
Walk over here.
Hey, man, I'm fucking literally in contact with the FBI right now, motherfucker.
Good for you.
What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking insane. I'm getting in trouble for turning down prostitution. Have you ever fucking heard of that? What are you taking all my items for?
Because you're going in the back of a cop car, dude. You're under arrest.
Under arrest, that ain't how you properly detain someone anyways.
Well, I'm glad you know how to do my job, brother.
Well, yeah, you fucking did excessive force. You don't even fucking literally give me an option to fucking literally prove myself.
We did. We gave you
I did. I showed the
and
fucking
instead you
proof
told
and
us
you said it was
hold
wrong.
on, so
What the fuck's wrong with you people? You guys are nuts.
lean back.
What? They literally fucking scan your body before you go in.
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about me, bro.
Worried about you? You're fucking an insane fucking lunatic. That's what you are.
Just his wallet.
Get the other cell phone? Yeah, I got it. His he has two IDs in there. He's showing me.
Ohio,
They're both out of Ohio, but there's like a no.
not federal ID. Says DO.
This one. Oh, do you have a brown bag? I have nothing in my car.
I got one.
I just don't want that stuff. Fly away.
Here's a fucking scene. I'm gonna press charge on your use of powers.
In the end, Dustin didn't just walk out of that club with hurt feelings, he walked out in handcuffs. He was charged with defrauding an innkeeper, a first-degree misdemeanor in Florida that can carry up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. Basically, if you accept a service and refuse to pay, the law doesn't care how confused you were. You're on the hook. And since he refused to follow police commands and backed away when they tried to detain him, he also picked up a charge for resisting arrest without violence. So what started as a $35 misunderstanding may now cost him a whole lot more. No word yet on whether the FBI ever got back to him. But if they did, we're guessing it wasn't about lap dances.